Hello friends, it's your girl E, your favorite Purple Hill Notary with Notable Moments Notary. We out here in these streets. I'm back with a quick video. I was inspired by a few recent closings that I've had to do this video, and so I wanted to give a tip to my aspiring current notaries who do real estate transactions. I do not use the term loan signing agents anymore. I do not use the term notary signing agent because actual real estate professionals that I've met in the 5 years in this industry do not use that term. It's confusing. So I don't. I just say that I'm a closer, or that, yes, I'm a notary and I specialize in real estate transactions. I just leave it at that, and then usually they just kind of go, oh, you're a closer. So yes, I just roll with I'm a closer. That's the language that real estate professionals understand. So that's what I'm going to go with. Anywho, this video is not about that. This video is about knowing your UPS and your FedEx drop-off time. I think that it saves you, and it also makes you look like a rock star when you get it done same day, right? I've done lots of closings to where clients are not available until, you know, like the evening hours, like 6, 5, 6. And of course, that's cutting it too close. Cutting it too close. The UPS, the FedEx that I use, if you're in Jersey, if you're in Hudson County, New Jersey, there's only two FedExes. Two FedExes, like print and ship centers. I do not go to authorized, authorized shippers. I don't do that. No. I go to print and ship locations. That is all. Or where I'm about to drop or I go to the airport. That's my secret weapon, is the airport. Like near Newark Airport, there's a FedEx there, and they close at 9:30, but the last time that I was there, they told me to get there by like 9:20. To me, that means get there by 9 p.m. to drop off docs. So what I'm saying is I can still do a closing. Obviously, I have to be done with enough time to get to the airport. So I have to be done by like 8:15. So I could do a closing like 6:30, 7. And obviously, they can't be readers either. They have to be quick with it, which I've been lucky enough that they're quick with it. I've done a lot of, like I said, I've done investors, so they have meetings, they need to close late, we need to pivot, we need to move around, and I'm still able to get it done. Some title companies aren't expecting me, like especially for the time, aren't expecting me to mail them out that day, but you get a nice surprise when you get them there. Then you get them in and it just comes in next day. They love that. So you look like a total rock star when you know those times. And then recently I had a closing that was assigned to me by signing service, which I don't work with a lot of signing services just because in the same way that signing services feel like, is this notary even going to do their job? Is this notary even going to be good? Like, am I risking it all by using this notary? That same anxiety that signing services have, I like have about payment. Are you going to pay me? Like, I don't know you. I don't know how you work, right? Like, what are your payment terms? All that. So I took one. I crossed my fingers. I'm hoping to be paid. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking riot because I did the damn thing on that. I was assigned the closing. The contingency of the the only contingency was to make sure that it's dropped before pickup. So I know I had real estate appointments because I'm also a realtor. So I had real estate appointments lined up. But if I had the documents and the buyer confirmed, I'll be able to go out before my real estate appointments, get it dropped off, and done deal. Your girl did her thing once again. However, that wasn't the case. The buyer did not confirm until 30 minutes before my real estate appointments. So I still knew that I can get it done by 9 o'clock, like get them dropped off by 9. So that means I knew that I can meet the buyer by like 6:37. We'll be done. And then I'm headed to the FedEx. The signing service had so much anxiety, did not think that I can get it done. I would not have accepted a job that I cannot do. But again, I told the signing service, I understand that we have not worked together. I understand that you do not know me. please feel free to reassign. The only thing that I ask is a print fee because I already had them printed. You want to decide to think about reassigning after I've already had it and printed them like 2 hours ago. The buyer did not confirm after me calling twice. That's not on me. That's not on me. And I also have real estate clients. And even if it wasn't real estate clients, I would have notary appointments. I already have people that I'm committed to at a certain time. And then, of course, since I do general notary work and people book me all the time, I'm already paid for that service. You're wilding to even ask me to change. But whatever, I get it. Closed mouths don't get fed. So you're going to ask, can you please squeeze them in? Squeeze them in where? Where? They confirmed 30 minutes before my appointment. There was no squeezing them in because it's also not going to happen within 20 minutes either. It took 45 minutes for me to do that closing. My real estate appointments got done early like I knew that it would. However, you know, I wanted to make sure that I gave myself cushion. Anyway, there's neither here nor there. Everyone kept asking, like the buyer. There was a second buyer that they were mailing it to, so I understand why. Trust me, I get it. I'm a realtor. I understand the anxiety and what everybody needs to get done. And everybody was like, are you sure you're gonna get it out? Are you sure you're gonna get it out? The buyer themselves, are you sure you're gonna get it out? I'm like, I promise. I've been doing this for 5 years. I know where I can drop this off. I know that I can get this done. And I did. And I did exactly that. And then it got done. It got done. I saved the day. I was a superstar. And it got done. UPS, I still haven't figured it out. I think Secaucus. It's still in my county, but that's kind of far from where I'm generally like servicing. But I think there's a UPS in Secaucus. So again, if you're in Jersey, take notes. There's a UPS in Secaucus. Back in 2020, 2021, like the, you know, pandemic days, I used to go there 8 o'clock. If I had time and we got it, you know, we got done and it wasn't too far, I would go drop it off there. UPS. So get your little app, your little FedEx, your little UPS app, download them, look in your area and see what time that they close, know what time last pickup comes. I use, again, Hudson County. If you're in Jersey, Hudson County, take notes. There's only 2 FedExes in Hudson County. If you know of another one, please let me know. But I only know of 2. And that's one on Montgomery in Jersey City. And the other one is in Hoboken on River Street. I hate the one on Montgomery. I do not go there. I think the service is awful. Also, the parking situation, not great. So I don't even go there at all. And I think their last pickup is super early, like 6:30 or something like that. So that doesn't help. And the UPS on River Street in Hoboken, I used to think it was 7:30. And the last time that I went there, and see, this is how I also saved the day, finished the closing for my client, got there at 7 o'clock. I thought last pickup was at 7:30, and apparently it's at 7. I got there like 7:09. He was like, they just left. And I was like, because I knew that now I have to drive to the airport in Newark. And it was fine. Like, this client is a repeat client. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get it done for him, and I did just that. Drove my ass to Newark, dropped it off, and his package got made it to Texas the next day. So that's why it's super important. You look like a rock star to your client. You're able to do later closings and you're still able to get the documents out to them at an appropriate time. So yes, make sure that you know your UPS and FedEx drop off times. When is the last pickup, when they're coming, so that you can get there right on time. Okay? And also refer to my other video of why you do not use those drop boxes. Please don't use drop boxes. I feel like a lot of y'all do low key. I've heard people admit it. I've seen some veterans do it. And no, I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm never doing it. I am not taking the chance of losing someone's money. So again, I'm not even going to go into that because that was a whole video. But yes, I think that these two things tie together to help you become a better notary, loan signing agent, closer, notary who does real estate, whatever, however you want to think about it, word it. I think that it makes you a better one when you know your UPS, FedEx drop off times, and then two, also that you don't use those drop boxes because you're not risking losing people's money, XYZ. So take that with what you will. Add it to what you do and how you run your business. I think it makes you a better notary. It makes me wonderful and fabulous. But yes, add that. Take notes. Make that a part of like who you are and how you run your business. And I hope that that helps. I really do. Yes. And so for super late nights, go check your airports. See what time they get dropped off, what time the last pickup is. Hopefully it's not super far from you. Like if you're in a rural area, obviously like none of this really helps you and you're still just tied to your local FedExes and UPSs. But again, still knowing the drop off times is really great because then you know and you can set realistic expectations for title signing services when you get the assignment and they're like, can you still make it to drop off? No, because this closing is at the time of drop off. So you take these scans and I'll shut them out next day type shit. And you can talk to them like that. Well, not like that, but you know, you can talk to them with confidence because you already know like what's up. You show them that you do this on a regular basis, right? Like everything, like you going to speak with confidence when you are talking to people who are giving you assignments. All right, that's it. That's enough. I hope that you learned something from this. I hope you found this tip valuable. Please, you know, do the things. Subscribe to my channel if you want more notary updates, more things like this, more information, please. And coming soon, I am also going to have what's the word that I'm looking for? Nah, that's it. Yes, please subscribe to my channel if you want more tips like this. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.